Hey guys, hope you're doing good. So in this short video, I want to go over 3 simple steps that you can use to add an extra 50 grand per month in the next 4 months. If you're targeting local businesses and if you're targeting niches that have like similar attributes, similar processes, similar pricing, this won't work if you're trying to target niches like e-commerce, because like with companies like that, like with e-commerce companies, their products are different. Their average order values are different. Their margins are different. Sometimes they can't even advertise on specific platforms. Okay. Sometimes, they're not even able to scale, right? Like it's so many moving parts that the way that you sell to this e-commerce founder, let's say if you're trying to sell to a CBD brand, you're not going to use that evergreen video that you used, let's say, to sell to a clothing brand to try to sell a CBD brand on working with you, right? So it's like, it won't work. It won't. That's why for our customers, we have over 200 customers who are in e-commerce. We try to only get them to use personalized videos, because evergreen will not be performing as well, because every brand has, little intricate things that are different, right? But if you're selling to niches like real estate, dentists, investors, med spa, okay? Actually, in this video, I'm actually going to be using an agency owner who's our client. He's scaled over 7 figures, and he used these simple 3 steps to be able to scale and book a bunch of meetings, okay? Automated, right? It's literally automated, delegated. He doesn't have to do anything. He just has to, get his team on sales calls, and he just closed the deals. Okay. By the way, my name is Serge Gatari, or on clientacquisition.io. It's a consulting business that I started in July, August last year. Okay. I scaled it over 6 figures per month by 5 months later, right? I'm not famous. I don't know. I'm not famous. Maybe one day I will be. I hope so. But all we really do is we do things that are personalized, and we make it unreasonable for our customers not to win. Okay, so let me just dive in and actually show you guys the good stuff. Okay, this is literally 3 simple steps, and I've probably covered it before. If you've seen my Instagram training, if you've seen any of my outbound prospecting training, then you'll probably already have seen this. Okay, so check this out. The first step is pick an unexplored channel, okay? And by an explored channel, I'm not saying that you pick a channel where no one has ever been. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say by saying it is pick a channel where your market isn't as spammed, okay? Because the number one thing that I'm always looking for within an outbound campaign is, are we getting responses? Okay? Now, try getting responses on a channel where your prospect is getting spammed by 100, 500 agency owners every day. You will never get a response. Okay, so that's why for us, one of the best channels that we use, one of the good channels that we leverage for outreach is Instagram. Okay, why do we do Instagram? Because of course now it's getting trendier, especially in e-com. More people are using it because everybody's like started selling our outbound prospecting workflows. I have people reselling my program. It's insane, right? But we use it because we've noticed that for local businesses, the response rate is pretty high. Okay, because their businesses are still kind of small, that the person who's managing the page actually is, could actually be the actual decision maker. Or it's maybe an assistant who can just relate your message to the owner. And because when you're a small business, like if someone has an inquiry, it goes immediately to the decision maker. Okay, so that's why I believe that Instagram is really good. Facebook is also great. Facebook groups, Facebook organic, we use it a lot. I've used it to generate consistently 50K to 100K per month. So we're also good at that. But in this case, let's just use Instagram as a channel, okay? So you pick Instagram, okay? And a lot of you may be like, oh, but I don't know if we'll be able to find leads on Instagram. Like, come on, please. Like, everybody's on Instagram, okay? And then the next step 2 is install a $3 an hour trained appointment setter, okay? And this is where things get really fun. A lot of people try to think that they can manage their outbound campaigns themselves, but it doesn't work. It's impossible. Okay, you need to delegate outreach as soon as possible. If you were to ask me what is the key to success, I'd say systematize your outreach. Make it happen regardless of how you feel. And how do you do that is you can either find people who you can pay $20 an hour to do it, or you can just leverage $3 an hour virtual assistants from the Philippines. Okay, we have a community of hundreds of appointment setters that we've trained every single week, and that we actually end up pairing with our customers. Okay, so if you were a customer, like, you wouldn't need to go find a trained appointment setter. We just literally, you tell us what niche you're going after, what channel. We will tell you what channel to use, and then when it comes to delegating your outreach, we'll actually train your VA for 2 weeks, and then make sure that they're ready to get to work. Okay, they start work in like 4 days, but we stick with the training for at least 2 weeks. Okay, because one of the reasons why most people don't make it work with virtual assistants is because they hire them and they're like, okay, here's the message, here's the channel, here's the lead, please go find more. But it's like, what? How do you expect a virtual assistant that you didn't give training to deliver you good results, right? It's impossible, right? So for us, we just decided to take it in our own hands and like get our customers to not worry about it. Okay. What will the VA do? Literally go on Instagram, find warm leads. I believe they can find 100 to 200 leads per day, working 4 to 6 hours a day. Okay. So imagine you paying them $3 an hour. That's what, 3 times 6, I think it's 18. Yeah, I think. Yeah, 18. And if they're working 6 hours, then it's $30 per day. Okay, I lose $30 per day. Like, with inflation, you're probably losing more than what a VA would cost you. Okay, so it's stupid not to get a virtual assistant. Okay, and then what ends up happening? Okay, this is where the good stuff gets really good. Okay, we've figured out a messaging process where we actually get 5 to 10% of every person who we DM to give us their email. Okay, so our goal is to, hey, do things at scale. Hey, we specialize in helping people just like you achieve this outcome, and we just made a personalized video a video for you going over how we're able to solve it. Would you like to see the video? And then people will agree to receiving the video, right? Because for me, I have one rule: never try to sell to someone who didn't like opt in, who didn't actually show interest. Because if there is no interest, then they're not going to be invested in the actual discussion. Okay, so we get them to commit by, guess what? By giving us their email address. Okay, once we have their email address, then we'll go to step 3, and this is where things get really even better. Okay, so check this out. We get 25 to 100 warm leads, because if you're doing 100 to 200 leads per day, then at the end of the week, you'll be getting minimum 25 prospects who are warm, who actually want to hear more about your service, to up to 100 warm leads per week. This is if you're using, maybe like 1 or 2 accounts. You can 2x it, 5x it. You can hire another VA. It will only be costing you an extra like $300, $400 per month. Like, it's really cheap. Okay, and let's actually look at the numbers, right? So let's say you're paying a VA $400. $400 per month, and they're getting you an average of, let's say, 50 warm leads per week, right? This is like the middle, right? That means that it's going to be costing you 400 divided by 50 leads. It's costing you $8 per lead, right? And this is not like a cold lead, like a lead generation on Facebook. Like, this is not just people who are like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, I'll just opt it in and Facebook filled in all my information. No. These are people who gave you their email and got in a conversation with you on Instagram. Okay, and this is, if they do 100, then that's $4 per lead. Okay, and check this out. Now, once you have their emails, we convert the leads leveraging an evergreen outbound video sales letter. Okay, this is not the video sales letter that you see on most websites. Like, if you go on my website, I have a video sales letter that is around 1 hour and 40 minutes. Like, this is not the kind of video that you'll send to a prospect. Like, this is not the type of VSL that you're going to send to a prospect, right? No, we actually make 10 to 15 minutes VSL, okay, that is meant to sell every single warm lead that actually gives you their email, okay? And then what ends up happening is, you can expect 10% to 25% of every person who watches the video to convert and book a call. Okay, so now all you have to do is, can you feed this beast? that is automated. Okay, now all you have to do is, can we bring, instead of having 100 warm leads per week, why don't we get 100 warm leads per day? Why don't we 10x the amount of volume done on maybe 5-10 Instagram accounts and actually fill up your calendar? Okay, and the great thing is that you as the founder, the only thing you have to do is make sure the profiles are optimized. Make sure you spend an hour to 3 hours preparing for the VSL. If you're a customer of ours, we'll give you a breakdown of every single as a component of the VSL. All you have to do is just fill in, you just plug and play, okay? And then you film it once and you never have to do anything else, right? Unexplored channel, virtual assistant doing 100 to 200 outreaches a day, okay? A VSL converting all that traffic, and you're good, okay? And then, yeah, benefits of leveraging a video sales letter in your outbound prospecting campaign. Well, most prospects get on the call already educated on your service. I cannot tell you how much money I've started making since I've been making content online. Like, it's actually ridiculous. And most people who end up getting on a call with my team, with my closer, with my sales guys, it's like they're not there to ask like, hey Serge, what exactly do you do? Or why is your program so why is it so expensive? Like, they're not there for that. They're there because they're like, hey Serge, I've been watching your content and I've been saving up. I just got a loan. Let's get to work. Literally. Like, but why do I think I've been able to do it? Is because of content. Okay, my content is not about me showing you a Rolex or an R8 that I may rent. No, my content is about showing you actual tactical stuff that help you. Okay, that's the whole point of the VSL. Is I only want people who are educated on a call, right? Because that's the only way you can go from having a 10 to 25% closing rate to have it skyrocket to 40%. Right? We have customers who are 17 years old, guys. They've never been on a single sales call. They leverage personalized videos or evergreen videos to warm up the prospect and sell them on a call with the video, and they close 3 out of 4 sales calls. Like, in what world does that exist, right? And they're not even selling that crazy good of an offer. They're selling Facebook ad. And if you know me, you know that I'm literally pushing people to stop selling Facebook, to actually switch to TikTok. If you're interested, by the way, you can look. We're launching a discount, which is 3.5K on our main program. I mean, we only have one program, so we're launching a $3,500 discount. So it's like, it's insane. This video thing, it's crazy, right? And it's because it's also infinitely more efficient than conversations, right? You can do 10 times more volume and not even have to spend more time, right? Trying to conversate with people, trying to get them on a call. No. Let the VSL do all the work, do all the heavy lifting, right? And the truth is actually infinitely more like, you can do infinitely more volume, because if this video that you guys are seeing, you may be watching it and your guys are 100 people, but if I put 1 million people to see it, it wouldn't cost me more time. It wouldn't cost me more effort, right? It's the same 15 minutes that I'm going to spend showing you, telling you about this stuff as 1 million people. It's going to be the same 15 minutes. And that's why, if you're not leveraging video sales letters in your acquisition, you're just crazy. Okay. Now let me show you actually some results. Okay. So here's Instagram. So your VAs would actually go here and just spam the market. Okay. So if you're a customer, we'll give you access to this foundational sheet, and then we will we'll get your VA to do outbound every single day. Okay. And if you see here, it's not just first messages, it's first message, second follow up. It's like, it's a lot of leads. Okay. So yeah, so this is the good stuff. And then after that, you will get, your VA to literally come here. Okay. I hid the emails because I didn't want you guys, to see them. But check this out. Once the VA is has collected, so essentially once the leads receive your message, okay. Once the leads receive your message, they'll be like, yes, okay, cool, I'd love to see the video, okay. And then all you have to do is send them the video by email, okay. You never send it on Instagram. That's what we just decided to do. And then check this out. The first video that he sent to this cryo studio, they were not interested. The second one booked an appointment. 4 others haven't responded, and then he booked another appointment, and then 4 other looms, 400 videos sent later, booked another appointment, right? And then it's been appointments ever since. Okay, so this is it. A 7-figure agency leveraging Instagram to to just book meetings. Okay, so this is the 3 steps that he's using. He worked with us. We launched Instagram outreach for him. We trained an appointment setting specialist for him. They're doing like 50 to 100 DMs a day. They're getting a 5 to 10% warm leads, and then they're using this evergreen video. I'm not going to show you his evergreen video because it's his VSL. I don't think I'm allowed to share that. And then all he has to wait is just people are like, oh my God, I love this. Let's get on a call. That's it. Okay. So if you're interested in maybe having us help you with this, installing this thing, although it doesn't seem as much as anything complex, it actually isn't. The only thing that's a bit complex is just the video sales letter, finding your sales argument, finding the right angles to use within your message. Because if you don't have a good offer, if you don't have a good sales message, you're not going to be able to convert anyone. Okay. And the good thing with us is that we've worked with enough agencies that we know what works and what doesn't work. Okay. So we're really good at this. So if you're targeting local businesses or a niche that has similar attributes and they just have the same pricing, the same operations, things like that, then use this. Pick Instagram, pick Facebook, find someone to delegate the outreach to. Okay, send 100 to 200 messages a day, and then create an evergreen VSL and convert fill up your calendar. If you'd like to have a client acquisition that I will help you, just literally you'll find the link below. You can book a call, speak with my team, tell us about your niche, tell us about your problems, tell us about your goals, tell us about how you've been struggling for a year or 2 and that you're tired of buying courses, or that you're just simply looking to, maybe you're like this customer who's who he came to us, he was already making like 87K per month, right? And we just literally installed Instagram outreach, and he was happy to literally pay over almost 5 figures just for this, guys, right? So when I tell you that this shit works, I mean this shit works. Okay, have a beautiful day. I appreciate you all. Bye bye. Oh, discount 3.5K. It's up till this Friday, so find it helpful. Bye bye.